Bethany TV, for health.
Welcome on Bethany TV. This is Arise Woman, and we're so much delighted to be back in this other episode. And tonight it's so amazing, whereby I'm in such a mood of talking serious stuff. So with my other ladies in the studio, I would want to feel like let me start. I'm going to start with Winnie. I think I should start with Winnie because I was telling her like her lips are looking so amazing. I don't want to wait for someone out there to compliment her. I feel like I should do it. So, Shafiq, show us Winnie. I will start with Winnie. And Winnie, you're going to welcome each and every one out there, but I want you to welcome men to be a part of this show. Men, as in men.
Where the other gender?
We need the other gender here. Because
Winnie, men.
Please welcome the other gender.
Oh, gentlemen, welcome to Arise Woman here at Bethany TV.
Let's take a dash of mercy. Hey, so that beautiful, gorgeous Genesis. So Genesis, I feel like you should also welcome the other gender. Please welcome the ladies for me on the
ladies, it is a pleasure to have you on the show. Interesting topic tonight. I can't wait. I'm excited about it.
Give it your all.
Yep.
Okay, back to Mercy. So Mercy, I want you to welcome every single lady in Kampala.
Wow.
Mpira topic je tugenda okwogerako. Erinya mufa mube Kampala mwabe Kampala feyo mu byalo. Bino si bintu byaffe nnyo kigwera wali there and then and we done. So but welcome every single lady in Kampala here.
Okay. So to every lady out there in Kampala, whatever region in Kampala, I really welcome you to Arise Woman.
Thank you, Mercy. You see the excitement. Each and every one of us is looking amazing. It's just because it's the end of the month and while it is in June. But anyway, this is Arise Woman for you. My name is Gifty Nakainga, and I want to take this honor to appreciate each one of you that watches Bethany TV on a daily. And tonight we are discussing a sensitive topic of discussion, and that is about dating. Each one of you that is out there, you really understand if we say dating. We're not talking about courtship. We're not talking about but like dating. If you cannot differentiate between the two, you will go and find out the difference between dating and courtship. But tonight we want to only concentrate on dating, and we want to understand why we would want to say that dating is an assessment process, as ladies are going to be telling us all these things. But dating is literally like being in a relationship with someone. It could be intimate, it could be the other things. So Genesis is going to break it down for us. Winnie is going to break it down for us. Mercy is going to do the same. And I believe our dear viewers are also having the different perspectives if it comes to dating. If you want to be a part of this amazing discussion tonight, the number is 0786050762. So now, I want us to understand exactly in depth Aunt Winnie over Winnie agenda kukimenyamenya kino bulungi nnyo what dating is. Atufunira ekigambo ekiwoomu ekyoluganda ne muganda wange ali e Masaka akitegeere bulungi. Yes, Aunt Winnie.
Watutandikire
osobola omuleke
era nze dating mu Luganda
gezaako kamenyamenya.
Holy Spirit, calm down. Dating mu Luganda kyenyinza engeri yokka gye nyinza okinnyonnyolamu, dating kye kiseera abantu ababiri noonya kigambo kimu kya mu Luganda si kyekyo tugira twogera ekigambo nja kifuna naye nga kyo mu Luganda kikyambuze ekya dating
mu Luganda kikyagaana
nga kiri mu Luganda
kikyagaana kakituwe mu Luzungu
gakiwekwana nagambye gamba
lubereberye abatandika ya ebintu abimanyi ate abyanguya
ndi musoga nyabo
maybe ekigambo dating kyeki ogereza
ayogere mu Lusoga.
ensonga nno kale dating
tukobe mu Lusoga Genesis tukobe
kigambo ekyo
kale
kizira mu Lusoga
tekiwa omwino tekiwa omwino tukireke mu Luzungu
tukireke mu Luzungu. So Genesis olaba akkiriza ne Winnie n'akkiriza ne Mase n'agamba nze nzikiriza tukireke mu Luzungu tukirese mu Luzungu n'olw'ensonga eyo like I said that it's an assessment process that you should be moving through it but not stagnant in it. So our topic of discussion tonight is for how long is it supposed to be, and what is it that we are supposed to do, and what is it that we are not supposed to do while dating. So this is the beauty tonight, because we all ladies, I believe each one of us has ever at one point dated. I'll start with Mercy.
Oh, okay. Well,
A little experience.
a little experience.
That's Angel.
A little experience, or how long we should take to date.
A little
Okay,
experience.
so dating. Ideally, I expect, in my opinion, I expect myself to date for at most 6 months. 6 months. So, because I feel like in 6 months, I'd have gotten a chance to know the person I'm interacting with, the person I'm planning maybe to spend the rest of my life with. So by the time I start dating, so I need to have a plan as to why I'm dating and why is this dating ending. Yes.
Tugende wawin. Mase tatubulidde experience yonna.
As in,
Just
I've
atugambe
not
she
yet started.
expect.
Yes, because I've not yet started dating.
Eh, Mercy.
Nansaba kama bafono ne You've not yet started dating.
Well, like, yeah, okay, I have dated. Yeah, I'm in a relationship. I'm a wife. So I dated for 4 months.
5.
4 months, and in those 4 months, I got to know my plan, and I got what I wanted. Yeah, in those 4 months.
In 4 months.
Yes.
That's amazing.
In 4 months.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Tukola myaka
That's
munana.
That's good information.
Katayagala kusulawo.
That's very good information, Mercy.
Genesis akoze myaka munana.
Katayagala kusulawo.
bintu bya Genesis.
A little experience about dating.
About myself.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll first define to me how I understand the term dating.
Dating.
I believe dating is a process of which two people get to know each other with an intention of building a healthy relationship, which might lead in a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
Can I repeat?
Yes, please.
Dating to me,
Next
it is a process where two people get to know each other with an intention of building a healthy relationship, which might
Might.
end
The might. Yeah.
into a lifetime commitment. So you can date, but this relationship might not end
Yeah.
into a lifetime commitment. That's why it is dating, a process of getting to know each other. Meaning,
Each other.
in this process, you get to know each other. You get to know that we are compatible. I have these weaknesses. He has these weaknesses. You get conflicts. You resolve them.
Yeah.
Or you get conflicts and you fail to,
Resolve.
So, at the end of the day, in this process, you get to know each other. And you get to know if you can end up in a lifetime commitment. So when you fail, it is okay. That is why you can date as many times as you want.
You
like
can
that
date
part.
as many times as you can.
want.
As you
want.
can.
As you want.
I should say as you want or can.
As you desire.
Because you might date someone and after 3 months you realize we are two different people.
Yeah.
True. time waste.
togenda kifiiramu time waster thank you ng'okita
Nga you move on.
ng'ofuna Tom Tom wajjanga naye omwetegereza
Ngofuna shabi.
Bigana.
lwakuba gye tugenda mu maaso tujja kulaba do's and don'ts
Aha, kituufu ekyo.
kakati nze that's how I understand so now you can understand how I dated
Yeah.
Okay.
yes so of course it can take 3 months it can take 5 months it can take a year it
can
is up
take
to
years.
you
And what
ebya years ebyo sijja kubigendamu sijja kubiteekako nnyo still I don't believe in years
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So katugendeko side yen. Oba yechemanga.
Berebere.
Sister wa Yesu.
Berebere.
Katugendeko side yen.
Sister wa Yesu.
A little experience.
Sister wa
Genesis.
yes
Why is
A little
Mona.
experience about like dating in a nutshell.
I think Winnie has broken down dating in a very perfect manner.
yes.
And I love the fact that she said dating, you can date as many times as you can until you find suit be.
Sure.
No limitations whatsoever. As long as you're following the do's and the don'ts. Which we
konga
shall get
kakunyumidde
into.
nnyo
I just want to hit
Akawomereza.
I want to hit the nail on the head.
I know.
You know, you get that.
So big.
Dating, I date. I'm not married.
Okay.
I can date.
We feel you.
Now this dating, I just know the do's and the don'ts. But I don't limit the dating. I think limiting dating will be on personal levels. So some people can date for 3 years and they still do get married. Some people can date for 4 months and they do get married. Some people can date, as long as you know, as long as you're two people that have talked about things, nemukanya where you're going, you agree. Oh my God, I'm dating a myaka munana.
you could date for all those number of years but when you have a
An
good
understanding.
you have
still-
good
and it
communication
still
and you've talked
works
about
out.
it
But I
So-
think me, I've really overheard people katinga beking eyes okugamba, you know, today I have a date. No, Ludaka, I have a date. Not with a different person.
It's testing waters.
Obo olunaku olumu obo. Those one offs are really not dates. I think they're just nights out.
Kati obo tubuyite
Some outing.
sajja
I think I'll
kugamba
call them
today-
outing.
outings.
You know,
not-
like, because ideally, like Queenie has said, this is a relationship whereby you're getting to know each other, okay? Not sure, okay, you have a lifetime commitment, but you're getting to know each other.
Each
That's the
other.
process. So if you go every night and you're like, today I've gone with John, I've gone for a date,
Yeah.
today I've gone with Patrick. Really?
It doesn't make
That
sense.
is not a date.
Yeah.
It's not a date, so you just
Those
know-
are just outings.
those are
So I
just
should
outings.
just say you're more like fishing.
So if you're ever someone,
It's a big one.
I like that. You're like, you're fishing. Today you're picking this fish.
Yeah.
How did you taste? Okay, but I just
Yeah, you test.
tomorrow you pick that along.
Let me get the other one.
oba ntokose
Oshegera lero testinze ku
Mbadde mmanyi nti oba olonda just.
Oluwombo,
Mbadde simanyi nga
oshegera.
gyokutestinga fried,
Okay.
boiled.
There. Genesis, Winnie and Mercy. Bwe kuba kulonda nga Winnie watugambye. Ani alonda? Nze omukyala nze alonda? Oba nninda ne bannonda?
Wow.
Genesis,
Nze alonda.
gwe alonda?
Yenze. Nze. Kuba kyenjagala mba nkola ki?
Okimanyi.
Kyenjagala mba nkimanyi. Ononda otya?
Kuba nekyayagala abakimanyi.
Nze alonda. But yes, it is a two-way thing. Yeah? But sisobola kugamba nti nze ngenda sanga Shafiq agambe mbwa nnonze, then I feel like it comes back to the woman. When you want a man, then you get.
You walk to the man and tell him,
What a man. Then get that man.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean making sure nga gwolonze naye kulonze.
Kati ekyo kyembuuza, gwayina okulonda oba olina okulinda oli n'akulonda?
Nedda osooka n'olonda. Gwe ng'omukyala osooka n'olonda kyokola ki? Kyoyagala. Bw'omala okulonda kyoyagala, now we go to the next step. Kyoyagala kikwagala.
Then you start the process.
Then you start the process. That is how I look at it.
Kyoyagala kikwagala.
Bw'oba okisiimye nga tekikwagala
Ngaawo kati
okola ki?
ngaweesootinga mpola mpola.
Ogenda wansi w'ekitanda. Anyway, well,
There is also this. Wynne mentioned that people get to know each other to see whether they can make it out to maybe a lifetime commitment or something. But we've seen people that date more than one person.
it's true.
Okay.
Very true.
So should we also say that is another kind of form of dating? That Shafiq is dating Becky, and now tomorrow he's okay, no, not even tomorrow, same time he's dating Genesis. When?
Are you asking me?
Ekibuuzo
Ah,
akitugenda
naye
Nga
Yesu.
tekinnamuttuukako.
Now,
Tokiwulirangana kyekagamba generation eno.
totally, that is wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're now seeing two different people, that's why sometimes people reach at a certain stage in relationships and get confused. They fail to choose oba ngende nani, because you've been seeing two people or three people or four people. You should date one at a time. I believe when Shafiq comes, you must know what you want. Shafiq ajja bw'ati ne waba tannakugamba kigendererwa kye muli munda oba owulyanga oyo sijja kugenda. I won't even waste time knowing him, because olina okuba ne structure gy'oyagala, olina okuba ne a few details that you want in a man, like we talked about last time. Kati oli bw'ajja, or your spirit can talk to you n'owulira noga nti I think I should take some time and get to know this guy, so go out. And dating does not mean actually mbuno going on outings. Yes, you can go out, but that term dating, like I defined it, it's about getting to know each other, not only when you go out and sit and have a meal. You can get to know each other when someone is living abroad. You've never been out together, sat together, but that communication you have every day or weekly or something, people can fight even when they are living far away from each other. And like I said, conflict resolution.
Yes.
Omusajja asobola okukunyiiza, asobola okukubira emirundi esatu n'otakwata, n'amala omwezi nga takwata simu yo. Do you get the point? But this man could be living in UK and you're here. So do you still want to be in that relationship? So that is when you get to know each other. So you asked me, is it okay to have two different people or more than one people?
One people.
No. You should date one at a time. Bw'owulira nti ono kiganye, it is okay. Ate mwagambyemu wali sister wa Yesu yagambye nti yagambye nti ye yalaba
yamwefunira
tebamulaba. Naye according to the scriptures I am reading, the Bible says he who sees a woman to marry sees a good thing. So I believe we should stay in our positions and wait to be seen. Because at the end of the day, one thing I know, that there is that man for you out there who will come and see you, or there are men who will come and see you, but you choose who you want.
Thank you so much, ladies. This is Arise Woman Genesis. Let that sink. If you are watching us right now, we are streaming live on our different social media platforms. That is Facebook as Bethan TV Uganda, and on YouTube as Bethan TV Uganda. You can also make it a point to follow us on our different other social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter. And also you can be able to call us and let us know what your thoughts are exactly about this particular topic of discussion. There are so many things that we can talk about dating, and we believe that dating can feel to be a bit complicated because over a thought process. It's different to different people, and oftentimes you want to do sometimes things away, or sometimes things by the book, that's if it's there, or sometimes you want to be like, oh, we did it like this, and I feel like I should also go through that for me to come out successful. But we have a number of questions, and one time I overheard someone say nti abawala abamu bwe mutuuka ku dating in the first month you pour out yourselves so much. So nagamba ne tewebuzaako mukama lwaki yakuwa amatu abiri omumwago kozesa omumwa ogwo katono naye okozese gano amatu owulira nnyo. So my question to the ladies and each one of you out there is, how can we strike a balance between sharing information about ourselves and not oversharing that is not and like oversharing that is too quickly and it's not necessary? To each one of you, I'll start with Genesis.
Oversharing or not oversharing, I think I'll take it back to when you meet someone and you like them, you agree with each other, you're having a why me I believe I choose is because nze ndowooza nga mu relationship omukyala waba asimye omusajja ekintu kyanguwa si lwakuba omusajja aba takusiimye naye aba akusiimye, but when you, why God says, well how I understand it, why God said he who gets a wife, chooses a wife, gets a good thing, yeah, is because when you get a woman who chooses you, that, my friend, is not a joke. It hits different, and a man who is married should be able to know that. Wofuna omukazi akuchoosing every day, wakes up in the morning and chooses you as a man, my friend, you don't joke with that. Men take it for granted, but it's not a joke. So that's why I believe I'm supposed to choose you. When I choose you, now we shall work our way around the rest of it. So when it goes back to when you meet a man, sharing and how you share and all that, if you're going to get to know each other, even to be science, if you're going to get to know each other with a man, you will need to share. As you open your ears to listen to him, to understand him, you will need to also what? Share. Now, the level of sharing, unless if we are going to talk about physical sharing, now that's another thing. The sharing I'm talking about is learning each other.
Yes.
You have to share, but you need to be sure that this person you're sharing with is also sharing with you, because that is going to make it
Genesis.
easy.
The point is like we sometimes overshare, meaning there was a preacher that one time mentioned, and then he was like, Abawala, you've just started dating, and then you just getting to know this man. Then omuyira data ina ngagwe.
Omuliranga mu abasezi.
Like that is like oversharing.
Yes.
But well, maybe this other lady is doing it in a place of kamubulire bambi, not to give him surprises.
Nze ndowooza that sharing, posing otandise, my ex did this to me, my ex did this to me, abanyamakazi tweyogeza nnyo. My ex did this, he cheated on me, he did this to me. Now that is unnecessary sharing. Leave your baggage of the old relationship behind you if you want to start something. Now I have gone into the do's and don'ts of dating. Just leave your baggage, meet this person, and give Wabango says a way to date him, then give him benefit of doubt. Start things at a clean slate. Now there you're going to build a what? Biganireyo nengagwe. You have done your what?
Your part.
Thank you, Mercy.
I really like what you said. I agree with you so much. I also actually think it is ideal. Yes, Moba Mabawala who speak out. You get it? Like she said, the don'ts. Then you are bringing your baggage, you know. My ex did this. That shows actually you're still bitter. You've not moved on, literally. But if you're starting to date and it's a new relationship, okay, this is the time where you are starting a new chapter. You're writing a new story. So I imagine I've met Peter. This is my new Peter. I'm Mercy. So I come out as Mercy to meet Peter. So what you share should matter. So be honest, because there's no point of lying. Be honest. This is Peter. I've liked him, so I have to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I don't eat fish. Make it clear so that the next time he does not make a blunder. Baba call a blunder. Just tell him I don't eat fish. You get it? This is how I like my things done. But that doesn't mean that you are going to compromise.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is how I want my things to be what? To be done.
I love that, not compromising.
Thank you so much. When was trying to lay for us a foundation of what dating is exactly about, and then she said two people trying to really know each other. Like, I feel like in the trying to know each other, you're trying to communicate your boundaries, you're trying to communicate your expectation, and now your expectations. Now my question to Win is that how can someone, a woman, communicate their boundaries and expectations without being too forward, not even too aggressive?
Iron hand.
Mukono gwa chuma. So, but how can it be done and such that, because I feel like we need these kinds of boundaries and we need to really try to understand what we expect from each other, but what's the best way for us to bring it out?
Number one, like she said, when a woman loves and accepts you, yaba amaze okuacceptinga. Kati challenge ebeerawo eri nti abawala oba abakyala ebiseera ebisinga ye bw'ayagala aba ayagadde. Ate ekyamazima sometimes abawala bano okuleetera nti beemalamu, oba that is the perfect word, n'ayogera bingi ebimukwatako. Oluusi kiva ku side eri omulenzi ono engeri gy'abamuyisizaamu. You know, someone musobola okubeera n'omuntu mu myezi mitono nnyo nga yakulaze nti he is so open, akubuulidde naye ebikwatako, so you also
open up.
You open up. But I mean, up to what should you open up is the point. Now there are things nga ebimu osobola okubyerekerayo, naye ate wali abantu abamu mu relationship nga bamutuuka somewhere nga ebimu tewabyogerako, ate ng'agamba, so but we used to share. Why? How come you did not talk about this? So nze nsuubira, how much should you share depends on this man. Omumanye kyenkana ki. I hope I've spoken right, you guys. Omutegedde kyenkana ki. So that is how much you should share. Naye bw'obanga omuntu omulaba naye ali a little bit holding up back, then ebintu ebimu byerekereyo, byogerako bitono. In fact, bw'aba akutegedde, let him ask, because omuntu asobola okubuuza ekibuuzo. So have you been in a relationship before? Yogerako 2 oba 3 bw'obanga obadde oyina 8. Bw'obanga obadde
Receiving. Soko kadema.
Lwaki toleka ne tukola show?
Tuyiwa
list n'ogamba Hami have dated like 8 guys, you know this one. Bambi nedda, ate waliwo ebimu bannange bakyala mmwe nga byosirika fa nabyo. I'm telling you, because even these gentlemen, not everything they will tell you, and by that, not because they don't want to open up. Waliwo ebintu ebimu nga bw'onobitegeera the guy dated 8 girls bannanga alabika mwenzi nekikutiisa saakubulirayo 3.
Isn't that being judgmental? Why would you judge
someone? Ate bw'aba tekubulidde mannya kati ne bw'olitegeera nti yayagala Genesis era ayinza okuba Genesis yoli mu 3 be yayogera. So of course the 8 won't ever come and line up nti kati naawe ekyo olina okukimanya. Share, but up to a certain
level.
Thank you so much, Finny. Thank you so much, Genesis, and our dear viewers. I believe like we're having a great time and trying to understand what exactly dating is, and from the ladies that are trying to put across points that are really very sensitive, that you need to know that you are on the same page with a guy, and there's so many other points that you have out there, so you can try to be a part of that discussion, and the number is going to be over the screen. That is 0786050762. You can call us and let us know what you think about dating. Now we're going to get into a break, but when we come back we're going to discuss biri ebintu ngojeko bino some of us sharing simanya what, but byetukola ne byetutalina kola. like you've gone for your first date, smile no sasasula bill, smile bano olyanga bichi. There are those things we batera okutugamba. So we want to get to know bichi bye talina kola ebiretera abantu okuvaako ne yes kanagamba kati ono Genesis mukomeza wano oba bichi bye tulina kola to make sure that really the relationship works out. So let's get into a break. We shall come back.
Bethany TV for health. The roles of a husband and a wife in the context of modern relationships. Is it a one-size-fits-all? Building strong and fulfilling relationships in this ever-changing world. Keith, Chula, and Livingstone this Monday at 8 p.m. live on Bethany TV. It's The Chord. Bethany TV for health.
You're welcome onto Arise Woman. My name is Gifty Nakayinga with Genesis Mercy, and then when we're discussing a topic of discussion that is about dating, the do's and don'ts while dating, and for how long are you supposed to date. Some of us have fallen victim, like maybe Becky and other people that have dated for over 8 years. If you're n'abakoze emyaka 4 5 abali mu 12, but we feel like that is a lot of time, and we feel like some of us overshare, like we've talked about it, and some of us fear asking questions, some of us fear expressing ourselves, and some of us fear to really be clear on what we want and what we do not want, in the sense of setting boundaries and also making our expectations known. So we want to understand what are some of those things that we shouldn't, for starters, naye ebyo byonga it's a no-go zone. Mercy.
Okay. When you're dating, as you're getting to know someone, I think you should not so much concentrate on yourself, okay? Because there are girls to be more this dating, and everything is about you. It shouldn't be about you, you know?
What do you mean about you?
Like,
Why shouldn't it be about me?
like you want to be the center of everything.
Why
you get
not?
For example, like okay, like when we're dating and we're dating, so you want the guy to be doing everything. For example, you started it's a 1 month journey right now in your dating life, and oyagala kugulira essimu jebwamala okugulira essimu anange every week imperezaayo zino, like you get like don't make it all about yourself, really. You get just have this balance whereby you know I'm trying to know this person, sizemu harvestingamu, you get I've not come to build a mansion out of him, but I've come to know this person because I want to spend.
I really love Mercy's point.
Is it the reason as to why they say that
you're having an agenda?
You date a girl today and the next day she becomes homeless, phoneless, like
She doesn't have everything.
You met her, it's been 1 month, already she's telling you,
Mama Murade.
My mom is sick, landlord, you know, I have a wedding, I need a dress, you know, and shoes, and next week you have another wedding, you need a dress and shoes. Like, don't make it about yourself. Okay, don't make it about yourself.
Okay.
You want to know this person, okay, you've liked them, so make a balance, okay? Make a balance. Genesis. So
tukibemu ffenna make a balance.
You do.
Tokungula gy'otaasigira.
Kituufu. I'm not going to argue with that, by the way. Tokungula jo, and besides, if I was a man, I want a woman who is bringing addition on the table. I'm not saying you date a man who is asking you what are you bringing on the table. Don't do that.
But don't do what?
These men who said, here, what do you bring on the table? Run
for your life.
But that's not what I mean. What I mean is, everyone needs someone who builds them.
Yes.
Who brings out the best in them. That is enough value addition. Someone that you're going to build with, again, tandika kuba as minimal as I want money for hair. I want a dress. I have just, you know, I'm not saying it's bad, but I mean, there's these things to be zimbe mpola mpola manye, we women. But me, that's not my point. Let me leave that to be Mrs. point. My point is, on the do's and don'ts.
Yes.
Be yourself. That is killer, I'm telling you. When you're yourself, someone will choose mangu mangu, whether they're going to decide to be in your life or they won't.
Or they will not.
You will be clear about your intentions because you are who you are. You will be clear about what you do not and will not deal with because you're who yourself. It's going to make your work easier. It's going to make his work easier. Ategerenga Genesis nyinza n'okusobola kyemala nakyo wiki. Good. You've dealt with a year of waste, you know, 2 years of waste, 3 years of waste in 1 month or in 1 week. So me, what I say in the do's and don'ts are basically just be who the hell you are. Oba oyagala nnyo olekana otero njiro olekana nga wali
malaga akaloboozi kali waggulu
nti kali woba oseka bubi gezaako okuleeta akaseka akabi kabi so that the person knows what they're dealing with. If I love short things, I'm going to throw it in your face
but I love
that this is who I am. It doesn't mean that, of course, along the lines we don't learn to, you know, adjust a bit with each other. But that was an example. It's me saying, throw yourself the way you are. Bring out the good in you and also the other side that you think is not much satisfactory, because we all have that other side about us. So I say just be you. If you go for the date and you love food, eat the food.
Thank you.
On my first date, I ate 2 plates of food.
A full pit,
to be clear.
Genesis ate 2 plates of food
on my very first date.
Perfect.
I was a young girl. I wanted food.
But she loves food.
And I loved the food that I was eating.
Yes.
And I made it clear when Aliyah made a plate of soka, I knew I was not going to finish the second plate, to be clear. But I told them the particular thing that I wanted on the plate to have a second plate. And when they brought it for me, I had it because I wanted it. Kati you wanted to bring out a woman that is going to pick food, then now you should know that is not going to be me. Because when I want to eat, I will eat. If I don't want to eat, I will not eat.
Thank you so much. You're not gonna scare away a man that has interest in you or a man that is serious about you. Necessarily plates this sina bidi zokai okulalya na satu. Nalya bidi kale. Plate zemere, gataka ice cream, gatako soda, glutton. So do everything because you can't scare away a guy who's serious about you or who has interest in having a life commitment with you. Zekagende wawini kuba munange twagala tumanye bishi bye tutayina kukola. Genesis ayogedde ku kyemmere ekyo kitukulya. Nti wali tugenda ne tugifumitamu then ne tudde wakati tufumitamu y'omuceere. Chokange mbere
tugira wali ku luguudo kati anti omaze okutuukako agenze
oba n'ogula Rolex,
then you know you get out and go back and buy Rolex
oba n'ogamba you can pack it naye oba otuusaawo mukono
n'ogirira ku boda nga tonnatuuka waka
ate ng'obadde ne chance okugirira wali.
No pressure. Win, what do you have to say about that as we wait for our callers to call? The number is going to be over the screen, 07860507 seeks to kindly call us and let us know how best can we have this dating process like really enjoyable. Ne bwembanga Shafiki ngenda kubeera naye weekend naye munyumirwe eyo weeki nga si like that week ebeere memorable.
obenga okina mu bitabo byo nti
Kibe mbitabo kibe kijjukizo nti bale weeki gye namala ne Shafiki it was
enjoyed myself.
heaven on earth. Kweli.
Yeah, I think number one, what Genesis said is very important. You have to be yourself. Ebiseera ebisinga tumala obudde mu kaseera ako nga you're pretending to be not who you are, which is wrong. And you're giving this person this
false picture.
exactly. Ate bw'otuuka eri naga
Is this the person
you know, yes, try to be as natural
as possible?
as possible. Number two, if I was writing somewhere on a board, I would use capital letters. Do not have sex.
Repeat.
Do not have sex. Make sure you do not have sex during
While
dating. Because you haven't gotten to know each other, even when you get to know each other.
Yeah, but we think that maybe when we have sex, now I've gotten to know you.
Now you're sure.
Kati awo obuzibu bwe tulina abawala kyekyo abawala ebiseera ebisinga mubiri bye twagambye nti we pour out. Apart from pouring out everything, we also give in a lot. That is why ebiseera ebisinga relationships eziweddewo, any broken relationship, it is the girl who is heartbroken.
Heartbroken.
Do you know why we get heartbroken? Because we give in our all. You give in your heart, you give in your time, you give in your money, you give in your secrets. Kati ogenda otuuka nga tolinaayo ky'osigaza.
because
Naye
now
ng'ono buli
even
kimu
men-
yakyesigaliza.
Chona.
So please do not have sex.
And what do you have to say to some lady, woman, girl out there that thinks that the only thing they can offer to a man in a relationship or while dating is sex? Because even some men have maybe put these ladies in a position of you have nothing to offer, but maybe what you can only offer is
This.
Really, let me tell you, me giving you my time, even when you are the one calling me, and I pick that call and give you my 10 minutes, 30 minutes, ng'oyogera nange, that is time, that is an investment.
it's a resource.
So it's a resource. Someone can waste your time. You could be not having sex with this person, but wastes your 2 years,
Yeah.
your 1 year. Even time is a resource, so you don't waste anything. You don't.
You do not.
You do not. That is why during dating, tujagena masa what you should be doing. So please do not waste a lot of time.
Yes.
Do not give in your bodies. Okay? Do not have sex, please.
Do not give in your body. Someone would have a question. If I can't give in my body,
What should I give?
Oh my God.
and I do not have the money to give this dude, what more can I give?
Gift you
asking me.
Yes.
What you're supposed to give during that time, the best thing is your time,
Your
your
time.
attention.
Yes.
Because when this person calls
Your
you,
friendship.
talk. When they call you, go and sit. Building a relationship, it takes that time, that moment, you know, and then you get to know each other. Getting to know each other does not require me giving you money, does not require me giving you my body, showing you my body and whatsoever. It doesn't mean me coming to sleep over at your place. No.
So
That
in,
is
in
not
dating,
how
no
it-
sleepovers.
No, mukwana.
But I, in addition to what Winnie has just said, I believe that there are so many, because I think someone is going to hit to building intimacy in a relationship. Let's cut that like that. I believe there's so many ways that you can build intimacy with someone
Okay.
without having to have sex with them.
Yes.
There are plenty of ways, and girls, ladies, let's just try to explore all the options available. The options are just way too many. Please, I don't know, I'm not even saying this on air, but just there are so many ways we can build intimacy with someone without necessarily opening our legs.
Yes.
Indulge in them. Please, We cannot keep on. Actually, what Winnie said is, when we leave these relationships, what hurts us the most is the fact that we have given our bodies.
Yes.
And for us, we have more to offer when it comes to our bodies than the other gender will have. I'm not saying they don't have anything to offer, but we have more to offer than them. So wetwesigalizaako ekyo tekigenda kuluma nnyo if the relationship doesn't go the way you would have wanted it to go. You'll have waliyo kewandibadde koba wesigalizaako ko. So detaching is also going to be easier for you, because for us, we attach ourselves, especially sexually. We easily get attached sexually. The attachment, naturally as women, we easily attach when it comes to those activities. So the attachment, even when it's there, it will be too deep if you have gotten sexually involved with someone.
Yes.
Kijja kuluma.
Kijja
kumenya.
Then you treat depression after. But now, okay, Winnie, you've emphasized the point of sex, but then someone will tell you if we've not had sex. Of course, Genesis is mentioning that there is a lot that you can offer. There is a lot that you can offer. And let's have this one. Hello? Hello. Your names and where you're watching us from? Okay, we've lost that one. If you call, bokube simu, okay, tojaako nekendeza eddoboozi lya TV tusobole okuba nga tukuwulira eno mu studio otubuulire kiki kyoyogera ku mulamwa dating in a relationship. Okay, dating not in a relationship but dating. Hello. Yes, please. Your names and where you calling us from?
I'm called Ron. I'm calling from Mohia, Chiwatule.
Ronald from Chiwatule. This is Bethan TV and Arise Woman. We're discussing dating. For how long should one date and the do's and don'ts in dating, while dating? What do you have to say about that?
My point about that is actually, I've been following quite everyone's contribution is amazing. However, my point is that the relationship is obviously, I think, very complicated.
The relationship is what?
Relationship is always kind of complicated, so. You know, even if you are sharing too much like you've been saying
Yes.
or not sharing much, but when it's a gentleman, he's not going to stay. Still not going to stay.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
Another thing is that even if you decide to keep yourself to work, or you do started things or dating things, if you are man, you person. Then people think all those dirty things if you looking. When you are eating a lot of food, you know, but if someone has really loved you,
They will love you.
They will love you.
They will love you, they're going to stay, they're not going to say what, even if you are demanding so much, but if someone is meant to stay, they will stay. There's nothing like why you hide yourself, you do what, no. There is it's about meeting the right person, then if you are hiding on it. That's my contribution, and thanks for that.
Thank you so much for that, and greetings to everyone in Chiwatule. Thank you so much for watching Bethan TV. Well, agambi nebona kolachi.
Omuyaaye aba muyaaye.
Kati kyova olina okwesigalizaayokko nga tonnamanya oba oli ku muyaaye oba
oli ku kituufu.
Ate omuyaaye bw'aba n'omukisa waba muyaaye. Let's take this caller. Hello. Your names are where you calling us from? Hello. Yes, please. Your names and where you calling us from? Okay, we've lost that one. Try to call us again and let us know your thoughts about the do's and don'ts while dating. Well, I feel... Hello? Okay, Bambi, you try to call us again. We would want to hear what you have to say about this topic of discussion. But well, we want to look at what to...
Hello?
Hello?
This is Angela.
Yes, Angela. Thank you for watching Bethan TV and Arise Woman. Talk up with song as
Yeah, like I think in the first place, it's like we are talking about men. I guess Typical, you sound like you're talking about men that are not in this generation we are in. Because at the moment,
What you?
we both know guys nowadays, they don't even have time to date.
Men don't have time to date.
Within like, just today it's a high price, like when can this do? It's like, I think I don't think I even meaning certificate. So people now, today, they are doing dating after having sex. Oh, you're getting what I'm saying. So it's very weird. People are like, girls today are very, they don't have time for dating, and then they even get straight to the sex point. Someone talked about the money issue. At the moment, imagine someone comes to you and then it's like, you know, can I say what and what? Probably I even have I want to know what. So someone can say, instead of abusing that person and those things like girls used to go Mukamogo, make a someone will just say, I would want to come back. Maybe I'm having an issue over this amount of money just to chase away that person, not because he or she likes for him. But once, at least what shows that someone is serious is how you react to the matter. I'm putting an emergency not because I needed the money, but I'm trying to chase someone away than abusing that person or being rude to that person. Because we both know someone is going to say, I want to see you, but you know they are meaning sex. And don't want to take a once that you get, that is the guys you're having at the moment. People don't have time to date. Or they actually, or their mother like, actually, maybe they first have sex. If he's fine with it, then that is when the dating comes in. So that is the weird situation we're having at the moment.
Thank you so much,
But
Angela.
the money issue, some people, we don't even like, we'll talk about like for meeting or what, but you talk to the person just to see how they react. Because the matter want to say, what we are all because we never got them straight to the point. They want straight. I think I should be on straight. Sitting on now, you get.